So I'm not like a scientist or anything, but I've always been fascinated in like how radiation just kind of like fucks with shit. Just look at the Japanese. They went from like super angry and warlike to well, this. So when the world was just panicking about nuclear war and shit, I decided to freeze myself and see how the new radiation would affect shit in the future. Here are my observations of post-apocalyptic Boston. Alright, let's start off with the effects on people. The radiation has really, and I mean really, fucked with people. I don't know if it screwed up their eyesight or brain, but they kind of struggle to see people or even ledges. So commonly you can just walk right by them. This could just be that they're lost in thought. No major sign of brain or eye deterioration, but sometimes they'll just walk right by you whenever they're supposed to be looking for you, which is quite interesting. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure it affected their brains, as they can't understand my A-grade comedy anymore. I mean, what the fuck?
Next up, the railroad. Choo-choo!
Yes. Anyway.
They also significantly lowered the requirements for a pilot's license, which sadly results in a lot of aircraft-related incidents that would have been solved by being slightly competent. Just slightly. However, they seem to be using this to come back as ghost soldiers, which has proven to be a highly effective tactic. It makes you wonder if the whole lack of self-preservation is from people wanting to return as spooky ghost soldiers, but you know, one can't really be sure. Ghosts aren't the only spooky things around. We also have a serious case of wizards. They cause a lot of problems. They throw fire into trees and, you know, just terrible for the environment. When you try to stop these dastardly plans, well, they just teleport you away to very inconvenient locations. The only safe place from these weirdos is the elevators. Watch how they completely forgive my crimes, just for going down a floor. Moving on to the animals, they have mutated into strange abominations that are as dangerous as they are overdramatic. Our livestock has turned into some sort of two-headed teleporting beast that reappears in strange places and just kinda gets stuck a lot. Our deer have become more snail-like and slide along the ground to remain silent. Of course this doesn't work because deer are fucking huge. Some sort of mutated dogs evolved to try to confuse foes by moving very slowly. Again, doesn't work. Apparently enough radiation makes evolution goes all sorts of fucked up. Next on the list is robots. Somehow they seem to be even worse than animals or humans when it comes to catching the stupid. It's probably more the lack of maintenance over 200 years than the radiation, but I don't know, one can't really be sure. What I am sure of is they are significantly less useful now, as they are prone to teleporting and exploding when activated. They also completely forgot how to tell a good joke, which, in my opinion, is the final nail in the coffin.
Walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, but we don't serve minors in here." So E-flat leaves, while C and G have a fifth between them.
You can head home now.
All right then.
On top of all that, the world seems to be, falling apart a bit. Cars are jumping out of the ground. Corpses, they just kind of float sometimes, so that's kind of cool. Sometimes they just kind of disappear, which is really annoying. Occasionally, you'll go into another vortex, and it turns out just to be a storage closet, which, you know, is pretty disappointing. Alright, that concludes the Report of the Wasteland. For more disturbing images like these, you can go to notascam.com and buy my DVD about the pre-war ruins of Detroit. See you guys in another 7 weeks.
Hey.
The Institute should have just
Excuse me. Hey there.
Hi.